Welcome to the Transparent FX Academy. I'm Nick, and I'm a top author on TradingView with over 190k reputation points.
In this video, I will be speaking about gold. Now, as usual, to keep the video as educational as possible, first, I'll cover the technical aspect for this market. Then we will be moving to the order flow by looking at the commitment of traders, so the COT data, which is essentially what the big players in the market are doing and how they're moving and shifting their orders. And by the end of the video, by using a combination of these two different types of analysis, we will try to understand where we have the highest probabilities for the next potential move here for this pair. So this is definitely a video you do not want to miss.
If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. This is the place to be for high quality, free trading education. Now, without further ado, let's jump straight onto the charts.
Now, starting here from the monthly time frame, what we can see is that at the moment we clearly have a strong uptrend from a monthly standpoint. The market has been creating a series of monthly higher highs and higher lows, and this is exactly what you would expect from the market in a situation like this. In fact, if we zoom out, we can see that this rejection to the upside is coming away from the retest of a quite strong historical structure level. In fact, looking closely, what we can notice is that from here, this is where all these previous rejections to the downside actually started. So this means that all this previous resistance, once it was broken to the upside with this impulse, was turned support. And when you have a very strong level of resistance, which the market has respected already in multiple occasions, and the market then breaks it to the upside, at that point, what you would naturally expect is for the market to go and retest that previous resistance turn support, and then for the market to reject it aggressively to the upside. And in fact, that is exactly what the market did here. We had the break to the upside, the retest, and the market then rejected it to the upside very aggressively. And so far, as we have already seen, the market has been moving in an uptrend, creating monthly higher highs and higher lows. Now, let's keep that in mind and drop down on the weekly time frame. From a weekly perspective, the situation is quite clear as well. We can notice a very strong impulse to the upside, and then the market started moving in this consolidation pattern. Now, this consolidation pattern in this case is very simply a triangle formation, or in other words, a wedge. Now, this is commonly referred to as a wedge, or you can call it triangle formation, is pretty much the same. The core idea is that the market doesn't have really a strong direction, and we're seeing the creation of lower highs and higher lows at the exact same time. Now, after such move, so when you have an impulse, then a wedge formation or triangle formation, and then a breakout to the upside, you expect more bullish continuation, which again is exactly what the market did. The market followed with more bullish continuation away from this consolidation pattern. So also here the weekly time frame is very clear. We have seen the breakout, the correction already, and now the market seems to be starting the continuation to the upside. Let's keep all of this in mind and drop down on the daily time frame. Now, from a daily perspective, I spoke about gold just a few days ago when the market was around this area, and I explained all the reasons for which from here we could expect a rejection to the downside. And that is in fact exactly what the market did. And then again, when the market was around here, I made a full breakdown explaining all the reasons for which from here I was expecting this rejection to the upside. And again, that is exactly what the market did. And by the way, I will link in description those previous analysis so you can go and check them out for more free education. Now, before we dig deeper into what we have here from a technical perspective, first, let's go and see what we have when it comes to the commitment of traders. So what the big players in the market are doing precisely for gold. Now, what we can notice here is that with the last reports, net positions have been increased in the long term, but decreased with the very last few reports. In fact, in the long term, we went from 234K all the way up to 302.5K net positions. But in the very short term, we went from 302.5K to 261K. So the long term looks very bullish. The short term seems a bit bearish. With institutions, however, in the long term still holding a vast majority of longs compared to shorts, with 316.9K longs from an institutional perspective compared to only 55k shorts. So institutions are still very bullish on gold, still very positioned to the bullish side for this market. So let's keep that in mind and move back to the technical aspect. And by the way, if you still haven't, make sure that you join my free Telegram channel, which you find again linked in description so you never miss new updates. Now, back to the analysis. So in a situation like this, we have to keep in mind that the market is testing strong resistance. This level was previous resistance here. Again, here the market then broke it to the upside. All that previous resistance was turned support here, and again here. The market then broke again below the level. And again, that previous resistance, which was turned support here, is now again acting as resistance. So there is the possibility that the market from here could find some resistance. But in the long term, the institutional positioning definitely still seems quite bullish. So in a situation like this, what would I expect? Well, first of all, it is of key importance to monitor, in my opinion, what is going on around this area. If the market from here will start a correction to the downside, it means that this level was respected as resistance. However, if the market manages to break above the zone, that is where things, in my opinion, get interesting, because after the break on the retest of the previous resistance turn support, that is where there is an increased probability of seeing more institutional longing, potentially pushing this price higher. So if the market would break and retest this level, what would I expect? Well, as usual, trading is reactive and not predictive. The monthly, weekly, and daily timeframes combined with the COT data, those are the best timeframes when it comes to the directional aspect of the market. However, when it comes to identifying early shifts in the trend of a market, the best timeframes for that are the intraday timeframes, so 4 hour and lower. Therefore, what I would expect is that if this market would shift from an intraday bearish to a bullish market, I wouldn't be surprised to see a potential rejection to the upside away from this area, completing this daily impulse correction and impulse pattern to the upside. That definitely wouldn't surprise me. Now, all this free education and analysis that you see me share here on YouTube is actually just the tip of the iceberg. In fact, I would really suggest that using the link in description, you go and check out my website. In fact, here you have the possibility to gain access to the best trading program on the planet. First of all, you gain access to all my courses. Now, the courses go from the very basics of charting all the way to the most advanced topics like building automated trading strategies using the MQL4 and MQL5 languages, to building portfolios of strategies and using quantitative finance tools like the Quant Analyzer to do all of that. You also gain access to the trading station software with the Telegram notifications integrations, one-on-one mentoring directly with me, the COT data software that you very often see me use directly in my analysis here on YouTube. You also have the possibility to gain access to all my EAs. Now, you see here on the website presentations from each and every one of them. And you also have the possibility to gain access to my live trading show. So a live stream coming directly from my account of all the trades that I execute, open, close, manage. So basically a complete live stream. And if you continue to scroll down, you will see that you have the possibility to join and gain automatically access just below here the testimonials with a massive promotion. Now, there is still time to join, so I really suggest that you go and check it out. For this time slot, there are still spots. You can gain access directly from here, and automatically you will find yourself on the student dashboard using the email and password that you will create during the checkout process. So also that completely automated. Now, you find the link in the description of this video. I really suggest that at least you go and check it out, and I will see you in it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, and also let me know in the comments below any new pairs or topics that you would like me to cover in the next videos. And I will see you in my next breakdown.